That. Hell yeah. Woo! Good God Almighty! What is going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Bubbleful Bassin'. We got a monster bass box, pretty jacked, so let's get into this bad boy. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so the reason you're here is to see the monster bass box, of course. So I got the Northeast Region Pro box. We're in Virginia, of course. It's June 18th, and let's see what we got in the box today. Alright guys, so if you want to purchase a monster bass box, there will be a link below in the description. It's the website where they sell all their hats, shirts, hoodies, beanies, stickers, exclusive baits, and also their subscription boxes. So if y'all want to go check out their subscription boxes and all their products, I'm sure Monster Bass hooks you up with a $10 off on your first box. So if you want to go check them out, go check out the description below and click that link and get you a Monster Bass box. Hopefully y'all like what y'all see in here. I have not unboxed it yet, but stay tuned and we're going to get right into this box. Alright guys, so we're going to get into this box. We have some Daiichi worm hooks. They're straight shanks. We've got a Monster Bass Corona Stupid Mass sticker. We have a Wriggle Wiggle Bomb by Chase Baits. This is like a frog lure. It's got some type of curly tail back there. I'm sure you could dye that tail any color you want. It's got back legs. It's kind of like a tadpole. I imagine it's just like a frog almost. Made by Chase Baits, of course. It's pretty cool lure. It says it's slow sinking. I'm not sure what kind of stuff you could do with this lure, so that's something we're going to have to try out. The weight is 20 grams or 0.7 ounces, and then the length is 2.3 inches long. So this bait looks pretty interesting. We have everything you need to crush your PB little monster bass card. Morgan Wilson is on the cover of this little pamphlet thing. Her PB is 7.8 pounds, and her Instagram's at morgan.wilson.04. And this tells you all the stuff about your baits and how much they cost and all that good stuff. Next month will be Lunker Hunt Premium Fishing Lures box. So, you know, get excited for that. Alright guys, so the first thing that caught my eye with these things is this says Floating Craws. And then it's a X-Zone Pro Series lure. It's a 4-inch Adrenaline Bug, Watermelon Red Flake 6-pack. About to open these bad boys up and see what's going on. This is a beaver style bait. It's got a nice fat flat body on it with these like little appendages. They're not going to get in the way or nothing. You have your other traditional appendages. And it smells like it's got some anise in it. Bass love anise. It's some type of scent they always put in there. Really spongy bait. Don't look like it's going to tear a lot. Overall, great quality crawl. Or sorry, it's like a beaver style. Then we have a Z-Man Sling Blade. 3/8 ounce. This thing's pretty sick. 3/8 ounce spinner bait. You can never go wrong with that. Got a willow leaf and then a Colorado small blade over here. And it's like a pearl white with a fish head on it. Looks like it's overall good spinner bait. We have the old school Heddon Torpedo. It's like a bluish color. And I don't know what the color is. Let's see. It is a blue shiner. This thing looks pretty good. I've had success with these before. My dad used to use these things all the time, so they should be pretty good. Throw it on like a little spin rod or something, you know, just kind of, you know, whip it and plug it along and see if you can't get a big bass to blow up on it. And then we have a Savage Gear Fat Vibe 51. Now this is kind of like a silver buddy or a blade bait. You can't really see it on camera, but there's like a little gill plate piece on each side that sticks out. And it's like a golden shiner or a gizzard shad kind of color. It's got some small treble hooks on it. This is another small bait that you could get a finicky bass to hit, you know, during hot weather times, like, you know, midsummer in the dog days of summer. But this is something that'll get you a quick bite, and you might be able to find them schooling using this bait. So I'm excited to put this thing in the tackle box. And then we have a 3.5 Muscleback Finesse Crawl by X Zone Pro Series. They're also floating crawls. So you know what these floating crawls mean? You throw them on a Carolina rig. So that way when you get your weight down here and they just float up. Or you stick them on some type of shaky head and the appendages or claws will stick up. Now one thing I like to do with these is I like to take my dip and dye the pinchers. But this is like a pumpkin seed top with like a copper and pink or purple color on top with like a lavender blue on the bottom. That's pretty cool. They also smell like they have anise in them. And this is a little tiny crawl you could put on a Ned rig, a small football head, or even a small Texas rig, you know, just to get that subtle presentation to go down. It looks like these appendages kind of flutter down, kind of like a rage crawl. It's pretty cool. It's also a 6-pack. I don't know if I said that before, but these are some really good baits. I've had these in a box before, so I know Brandon Polinick uses the hell out of these, so hopefully y'all get some in y'all's box, whatever region you're in. And then we have an 11-inch Blitz worm. Now this is a red bug color. Now I love the red bug color, man. Like something down here in Virginia with the red. This thing's pretty nice. It's got the green and black flake in it and the body's red. There's nothing like a big ribbon tail during a hot summer day. Nothing's biting and you can whack a 6 or 7 pounder with this thing. But yeah, that's just a standard ribbon tail. They're really elasticy and like they look like they're not gonna get pulling apart easy. But also this is a X Zone Lures Pro Series 11-inch red bug. Overall a great quality, you know, bag of worms. And basically like this box, you know, it hit the nail right on the head for baits to use right now. So, all right guys, so I'm gonna go through the prices real quick with this. These are standard MSRPs. Monsterbass doesn't do any inflating with their numbers or nothing like that, like some other companies. But the Z-Man spinnerbait is $8. The Savage Gear rattle trap is $8.50. The chase baits, like tadpole frog thing, so it's $10.50. And then the head and little torpedo is $6. The X Zone's Muscleback Finesse Crawl is $5. And then the X Zone Lures Adrenaline Bug is $5. And then the X Zone's Blitz Worm is $4. And then the Daiichi hooks are $3. So overall, that's a really, really good quality box. Like I said, you spend $35 for the box and you get the baits that match your region, and you get the baits that match the month and the time of year that are actually out when you're fishing. So like red, green pumpkin, stuff that's big and real subtle. That's what works for down here. And I'm glad, you know, Rick and Monsterbass sent me some red worms because I love throwing the red worms. But hopefully y'all enjoyed this video and it helped you out with Monsterbass. And like I said, in the description below, there will be a link for Monsterbass. And you can get all your stuff and you can get hooked up with Monsterbass with that website. So just go down there and click that if you're interested in Monsterbass. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I appreciate y'all watching. And stay tuned for the next video.